if I had 0.1 Sol in my balance right now, this is exactly what I would do in order for me to actually scale it up into 1 Sol, 10 Sol, 20 Sol, and so on. Sky's the limit here. Now, we live at a time that actually making money from thin air is possible as fuck. With meme coins, you can make so much money so fast that you won't even realize it. Now, I understand that making money from meme coins actually requires you to have some money as well, because you need to invest some money in order for you to get some money back, right? But doing it with a small portfolio with 0.1, 0.2 Sol or whatever is completely possible, and I'm gonna show you exactly how to do it in this video. Now, first of all, we need to talk about time management, right? So if you have 1 Sol, for example, your whole balance is 1 Sol, there's no way you're gonna ape 1 Sol inside the coin, right? No, for sure not. So you're gonna go with the 10% rule, which is 0.1 Sol, right? So let's just say you make one single trade the whole day, and you make 0.1 Sol back. You invest 0.1 Sol and you make 0.1 Sol back, which is a 2x of your money. That means you made $25 for the day, right? Which is crazy below the average wage of a 9-to-5 job, right? So in that sense, it's way smarter for you to actually find a job at McDonald's or whatever and make more money by that. So imagine how worse it is if you have a small balance, right? I won't say it's impossible, but it's gonna be completely hard to do it, right? 0.1 Sol is very hard to scale up, only because if you have 0.1 Sol to trade, that means that you need to go in with a lot less, right? With that amount of money, you need to hit a crazy runner 100x with literally your first try, which is gonna be extremely difficult. Now I get it, a lot of people don't have the money to go in with full size, or even don't want to spend all that money into meme coins without even getting their feet wet, right? So the first thing I would suggest to you is to actually start paper trading, right? Back in my day, we didn't have paper trading for meme coins. This is a crazy tool that you guys need to actually capitalize on. Now let's just say that you don't want to paper trade, right? You don't like trading fake money because you think that there is no emotions involved. So when is the time to actually trade with real money, you're gonna lose all your money because you haven't traded with emotions, which is a very valid argument, right? So if you don't want to paper trade, what I would suggest is to start signing up on exchanges, because all the crypto exchanges give out bonuses. You need to do some things, maybe deposit some crypto or whatever, and then they give you crypto back, right? You can do Kraken, Gemini, Coinbase, Binance. All these exchanges give some crypto back to you in order for you to deposit some money or do some things, right? There are a ton of tutorials on YouTube on how to actually farm these exchanges for their crypto, and trust me, you can win back a lot of money. $400 to $700 you can win easily back. So first of all, what I would do if I didn't want to start paper trading, I would sign up into all these exchanges, farm up all these bonuses from these exchanges, and then I would have 1 to 3 Sol balance for me to actually start trading on with real money, right? With real emotions, if I don't want again to paper trade. So now that you have a bigger starting balance, what you need to do is actually again play with small money, right? Play with 0.1, 0.2 or whatever, around that point. In my humble opinion, you don't need to actually full porting into every meme coin you see, right? You need to actually strategize, because if you want to go in with bigger amount, it depends if you are learning or not, right? If you are not learning and you are going in with bigger amount, you are just gonna give away all your money in the market. So for me, even if you are an expert in the meme coin trading game and your balance is around 1 to 3 Sol, you need to go in with a lot smaller size, right? Because if you don't sign up into these exchanges and you don't farm up their bonuses, you could spend hours and hours and days to just make 0.1 Sol, which is literally nothing, or you could spend 3 or 4 hours to farm up those exchanges and start with a very larger portfolio. A big thing of you making it into the crypto game is your mindset. If you are scared of losing all your money, or making a bad trade, or you have FOMO, or you do revenge trading, if you do any of these things that I've talked about in my previous videos, then there is no way for you to actually make some money into this meme coin game. Trust me, if you do a single mistake, you're gonna lose all your money. It's very easy for the experienced guys to take all your money, all your bucks, and steal them from you. If you actually want to make some money, you need to rearrange your mindset and then having no fear of losing your whole balance. But don't get me wrong, you need to have proper risk management. Start small with 0.1, 0.2. No one is perfect. Even if you think that you can actually get it right every time, even if you think that, even if you know it inside you, still you're gonna make mistakes. There is no way, no one is perfect, everyone makes mistakes. I've lost thousands and thousands of dollars, you are gonna lose too. There is no way for you to actually be successful at first 100%. There is no way. So start small, and then if you see that you are profitable, then scale up bit by bit. If you were trading with the 0.2 Sol, for example, and you were extremely successful, start trading with the 0.5 Sol. Don't instantly bump it up into 1 Sol, 2 Sol. There is no point, you're just gonna lose all your money away. There is a fine line between gambling and actually degening into crypto. You need to find that line and exceed it. Everyone makes mistakes, that's why you need to start small, so you can minimize your mistakes, and then when you see that you are actually profitable and you know what you're doing, when you have your feet wet, then you can scale up your portfolio little by little. There is no point for you to actually start looking for that 100x at first. And definitely remember, don't do foolish mistakes. Crypto can break you very easily. You need to be careful, you need to actually calculate every single move you do, and then you're gonna be profitable and set for life. Trust me. On that note, if you liked this video, make sure to subscribe, like, comment, and I'm gonna see you on the next one. Peace.